Hi everyone, Sarah here again today, and I am sharing my first layout with the Celebrate kit from Mercy Tiara Kit Club. This kit is gorgeous, and we get a newsletter this month, and it's awesome, and it has information, color combinations, or colors, about the colors in the kit and stuff like that, help you match more things. It's got a place for you to do some sketches. So if you see right there, I went ahead, and the first thing I did was use the sketch area within the newsletter, and I made 6 sketches the first night I got it. I had a lot going on, but I was able to sit around and sketch a little bit, but couldn't actually jump into my kit. So I made 6 sketches, and I am using the first one. I even wrote down some little ideas below it. Do I want a pattern background, splatters, mixed media? I just kind of tried to figure out what I wanted or what I thought I might want. And I also pulled out the pictures. So I actually pulled the pictures out first and made a sketch around the photos. So I have the photos set aside, so I don't have to look for those either. But yeah, so it seems to be working really well. I'm totally not going to lie. I have already done every single one of these sketches. And you'll be seeing those off and on here soon. Today is the first one, like I said. But anyways, so I had started out thinking I was going to do a white background. On a little place in the newsletter, I had put possibly a subtle pattern background. And I chose this ledger paper. I thought that it was gorgeous. I love the fact that it's got multiple colors. It's got splatters already on it. It's got, like the different lines, but it's not overpowering. So I went ahead and grabbed that one. And I thought I want layers behind the photo. I thought I was going to use the blue plaid frame, but I decided against it. And so I grabbed the 6x8 paper pad out and started looking through there to see what I might want to use. Because I figured this gives you a ton of patterns and a ton of ways to layer. So I went ahead and chose that adorable plaid there. It's like pinkies and purples and oranges. I love it. Sorry about that. So I used that, and then I went back through and kept looking for more things to possibly use. I love this black with the white flowers on it. Too cute. And of course, I had to use that as well. So I added it as a layer to the left-hand side. And I got the cardstock add-on kit as well. And there is this really pretty pink color that matches with the kit so well. So I went ahead and cut some of that down and just ran it through the top of my punch there where it looks like it's notebook paper. And then I went ahead and added that. And this is where I start going ahead and at least adding these and sticking them down. I'm going to attempt the inking around the edges again. Sarah Scraps was doing this a while back, and I was asking her about it. And with some things, I really think that it works well. I won't be doing like flowers or anything like that. I agree with her on that one. But here I went ahead and just did it around the edge of my larger pieces. I'll do it around some other things as well. Just some of the little embellishments that I bring in. Roughed everything up, of course, because that's what I do. And here I'm going to go ahead and pop all of this up on some 3D foam. As you notice, I left it to where there was actually some room on both sides and at the top and bottom. So if I wanted to, tuck things in, I could, and it wasn't going to be a hassle. This is one of the thicker sets that you get, and I wanted to pull one of these pieces off for a title, and man, do these stick good. I went ahead and pulled that banner. It says, "It's the big day." You may not be able to, I don't know if you can tell what's going on in the photo, but my daughter is getting her ears pierced. That was all her choice. She asked to be able to do it for her birthday, and so after we did cake and presents and everything, she went and got her ears pierced. She cried for about 2.5 seconds and was good. So I went ahead and grabbed that for my title. And then there's quite a few things with gold in it in this kit, and it's so pretty. So I grabbed a gold circle and put it up there towards the top. I grabbed that flower off the sticker sheet and I guess de-stickified it some by rubbing it on my hands and placed it under the side of the photo so you couldn't really see the pot that the flower was in. The piece that I'm playing with there on the left-hand side was actually a part of something that I popped another thing out of, another frame, and I went ahead and cut that in half because you can still use those pieces as well. So I did. I added some gold down on the left-hand side since I already had some up on the right-hand side. Here I'm going through the ephemera pack, and I do this a lot. I went ahead and cut these tabs in half so that I have more use. I can, I have 2 of them instead of 1. It just works that way for me. I tucked a tag in. I'm going to go ahead and rough up the edge of the tab as well and sit it down. And then there is that little pennant tag there, and I tuck it under too. Of course, more coffee. Anybody that watches me notices that, or will see me grab my coffee cup off and on all the time. So of course I was doing that. Here I'm going to ink the edge of the gold one. Really doesn't matter. It doesn't really stick. And of course my cat had to come and see me. So I gave him some loves and then moved him to his cushy little chair next to me, which is where he is at right now. So here I'm going to go ahead and layer this so it stays behind the photo where I want it, because I haven't stuck anything else down yet. But here I am actually sticking things to the layout itself. Trying to make sure I can be able to slide things in where I want them to. And so I am working my way from the bottom layer up. That's why I laid the other things back where they were. I went ahead and stuck the tag down and then the tab on top of it, because that's just the order they went in. Here I'm messing with the stickiness on the back of that sticker as well. And I grabbed off that thicker sheet. I grabbed some of these cute little pieces that looks like confetti. And I grabbed 2, 4, 5 of those so I could place them around the layout. I wanted more stuff on the left-hand side. My sketch has a bunch more layers and little pieces sticking out here and there. And I know that I'm not going to stick perfectly to the sketch. That I'll add different things in. And but I still wanted more on the left-hand side. Here I went ahead and grabbed another piece of paper out of the 6x8 paper pad. And I'm going to fussy cut some of these florals out so that I can layer them in all around the layout. So that's what I'm doing now. I don't think I make you watch me do all of them, because I know I do more than just that. And I was looking on my hand because I had stickers stuck on me. Here, so this is what I mean about using the negatives. Like, I had already popped the tags out of this, but I'm going to go ahead and cut around the pretty gold area. Well, there's also a navy blue one or a black one there, and I'm going to cut around that one eventually. But I figured this way I can still use it. I'm going to add a little gold down here to the bottom, and then I'm going to add some up to the top behind my florals. You can use like all of it. I tend to try to not waste anything. Everything's got its use. You can get use out of all of this. I went ahead and glued those pieces down. I'm going to glue the one down here down as well. And I'm going to fussy cut out some more flowers because I'm going to put them in 2 more places, I think. I'm going to put them down towards the bottom of the photo on the left-hand side and then layered on top of that black tag as well. So I'm going to keep fussy cutting here. Seriously, there's so many things in this kit that you can fussy cut. Even out of the 12x12 pieces, if you just get the main kit, so many beautiful flowers. I love them. So I'm going to go ahead and glue those down as well. You see me keep pulling my own sketches back out. I don't know. I was just kind of looking to see what I wanted to deviate from, if I wanted to add more. But I really wanted to stick with the majority of this layout being in the center and everything just right around that little cluster. So I went ahead and added that tag after inking the edges. And I'm going to go ahead and add glue to the back of that banner now and place it down. Now, one thing I did have on my sketch is that I cut out some pieces and roughed them up, but I also put down underneath it where I had room to write that I wanted splatters. So I pulled out my Prima Marketing metallic paint here. They're watercolors, and I went ahead and added some black splatters. And really it dries down to more of a gray color. So I splattered that, and I'm going to clean up my desk a little bit. And then I'm going to try to figure out what I want to add behind my layout because I knew I was going to do this. Let's see. I don't even think I actually share a real picture of my sketches. Maybe I'll have to go ahead and do that on my Instagram. But I went ahead and cut that chunk out, and I'm going to stick this down, and then I'm going to cut a chunk out of the top as well. And I use the same pattern paper that I used for my first layer behind my photo. It's just a pretty little plaid. It's got a little bit of purple, pink, orange. The top one I had a little problem with. I'll peel it up and then I'll rotate the entire layout and then I will stick it down. Because see, it's sticking out the end right there. So I'll pull it off and I will do it again. And then I will go ahead and turn it right or upside down so that it's facing me. I added a little glue so that the little pieces up at the top would stick. And that's it. That finishes this layout. It was actually pretty quick. Having those sketches made it really easy. So I really hope that you enjoyed this. I'll try to share my sketches over on Instagram and make sure to check out mercytiarakits.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.